Yo, swinging and banging on the ones and the twos. Allow me to reintroduce myself to you. I'm Kendrick Avant, your professor of gratitude, because all I've ever done, all I'm ever going to do, is slide in here with the gratitude journal and remind you all to write down these stories while you're grateful. That way you have less negative thoughts, more positive thoughts. This is what I've said for years as I've built this podcast, Mindset Over Bullshit. I've called it a couple of different things. I've changed it back and forth over the years. But the intent has always been the same. I'm here for anybody struggling with chronic illness, struggling with the disabilities, abandonment, all that crazy nonsense, all of those negative thoughts, all of the dark fantasies that go through your head. I'm here with the gratitude journal. I'm disabled my damn self. I got a chronic illness my damn self. I am going blind my damn self. And I'm here every day trying to put this thing together so that you all know you can keep going. That's what I've said for years, something like that. And I'm here today, recording on Saturday, June 3rd, 2023, because I've got to do an entire podcast reset. I've got to change things up. This is still going to be mindset over bullshit. This is still the motto, what I'm screaming and what I'm pumping to all of my tribes people that deal with the illness, that deal with the disabilities, that deal with the limitations, whether seen or unseen. That motto is not going to change. The gratitude will not change, and I've been telling y'all for the longest there's a difference between being grateful, showing gratitude. Showing gratitude means you actually write down the story. You record a story of why you are grateful. Because the time you spend writing it, the time you spend recording this, the time you spend repeating that and telling that to yourself or to others, as long as you're doing that, you can't have the negative thoughts. You won't be overthinking the bills that are piling up at the front door. You will not be overthinking how the kids have not done the chores or left toys out. You're not going to overthink who listens to you, who doesn't listen to you. You won't overthink if somebody has touched you, any of that type of shit. As long as you're writing out your gratitude, as long as you're recording it, talking about it, telling people your story of why you are grateful, you won't have all those negative thoughts. And that will remain a part of this podcast. Mindset Over Bullshit is still going to talk and preach and tell you about the differences between gratitude and being grateful. Because I've told you all before, being grateful just means you list off what you're grateful for. You're grateful that you have a house. You are grateful that you have kids. You are grateful that your bills are paid. You are grateful that the sun is shining. You are so grateful that there is gas in the car. But it's gratitude when you actually put that story to paper, when you record that story, because I know some of us cannot all write it down because of our disabilities, because of our limitations. Hell, I struggle to write these things down my damn self because I'm going blind. I'm not legally blind in one eye. I got double and blurry vision in the other eye. Even as I record this podcast right now, I've got the limitations, the disabilities pumping, wrecking on my day. Which is the reason why I had to do a podcast reset. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm always trying to preach and tell other people how to keep their spirits up, how to keep moving, how to keep going. But damn, the last few months, as I deal with the mounting disabilities, as I deal with the mounting financial burdens, as I struggle and I fear and I'm scary over everything that is going on, I got kids that I feel like don't pay attention to me. I got kids I feel like don't really listen to me. I'm trying to be a father and shit, I can't hardly tell them nothing. And because I can't move the way I used to, I can't do the things I used to, I don't make money the way I used to, it fucks with my head even on the parenting side. On the marriage side, on the parenting side, on being a kid to my own parents, on being a brother, on being all of that. It begins to just build and mount on my own chest, on my own shoulders. It's fucking with me quite a bit. So for the last few months, not gonna lie to you, I've been dealing with this depression, and I had no idea how low I had gotten with the depression. I had no idea how negative the thoughts were getting, how consistently negative they were. And I do my gratitude journal every single day. If you go to KendrickAvott.com, MindsetOverBullshit.com, AllThingsOneLove.com, you're still going to see my gratitude journal. Today, at the time of this recording, is Saturday, and it is 1,001 consecutive days I've done at least 3 gratitude stories on my blog. Go you the right finger. 3. But that's not the cause, and I'm getting off topic. I've got to reset this podcast because I've got to show more, do more to get myself out of this rut. I had no idea how low I had gotten until I had posted a few things. My mom called me. I've got homies and friends in the Facebook group about multiple sclerosis. They called me. All type of people were. I got a cousin in Arkansas that reached out to me. I've got a homegirl in Jamaica that reached out to me. These people are reaching out to me because they're looking out for me. And I had no idea how low I had gotten, how bad things were, until I realized how many people are reaching out to me. They're trying to keep my spirits up. They're trying to keep me in a better place. And I'm in the professor of gratitude. I'm the one who's written all these different gratitude journals. I'm the one who has done public speaking events and talked to others about gratitude and being grateful and having your spirits up. I teach love languages. I teach brain hemispheres. I'm going to retirement communities and I'm talking to people who are in hospice centers and people who are in assisted living communities. I'm doing all this shit. And I don't realize how low my own energy is until I'm reading the real, in-depth thoughts and comments that people leave behind for me. And it's touching, man. It is definitely touching. It definitely improved me. It woke me up to see just how low I was letting myself get. So there is going to be a podcast reset. We're still going to talk about the gratitude. But now I want to tell y'all more about what is actually going on in my own disabled and fucked up life. I am disabled as fuck. This podcast is for others who are severely disabled as fuck. This podcast is for us. And I still want to be the model. I still want to be the shining example. Oh, to let you all see that you can keep going. But I've got to be honest with you and give you more than just gratitudes. I'm still going to give you things to watch, things to read, stuff I'm doing that gets my mind away from the bullshit. But damn it, the podcast had to be reset because I've got to give you people more of me. More of what I'm going through so you can see this shit is not fake at all. I'm doing the gratitudes. I'm busting my ass. It's all about mindsets over bullshit. And you focus on that and not on what's going wrong. You got to do more than just write about it. I'm learning that my damn self, and I've always known it. But I've always thought that as long as I was busy, I was doing good. Gotta do more. So I appreciate you all for rocking with me. Like I said, this is Mindset of a Bullshit. It's a podcast reset. And I'm giving y'all more of what I'm going through my damn self. See y'all soon.